So when we're going to be doing the line removal for you, we've got three different options in terms of grinding attachments. The first one is a steel wire brush attachment. This one's typically something we're going to use for a very light paint removal. The next option that we have for you is a star cutter. Now this is probably the most common one we're going to be using because it takes up all sorts of different types of paint and it can be used on just about every surface. And the very last one we're going to be using is a carbide flail. This one's typically reserved purely for thermoplastic and it's designed to take off those sort of big chunks of thermo that you'll see on the ground. Now, one of the key considerations you're going to have is when we're doing the line removal, you are going to get some scarification marks that are left at the very end of the project. There isn't anything that can be done about this. The grinding attachment, if you like, starts at around 200mm wide, whereas the line may only be 100mm wide. The other consideration that you're going to have with this, of course, is that the paint itself, when it's originally installed, will always seep to the lowest point. So when we're cutting the line out with the grinder, we are actually going to be cutting a small sort of channel into the ground. And while it may only go down a few millimeters, it will certainly be noticeable, and we need to do that in order to get the paint to the lowest points. Now, of course, there's no guarantee that we're going to be able to remove all of the paints when we're doing this. Chances are there's still going to be some residual paint left over, and the reality is that in order for us to get that out, we'd have to dig too far into your surface. So what we try to do is only grind down as much as we need practically to make the surface look good. For the best form of line removal, we'd always suggest using a hydroblasting system, which is a much more efficient way, albeit a very expensive way in comparison to any of the others. Alternatively, we have got an option for blacking out as well.